So here's what we know. The manuscript is about a son who wants revenge on his father, and the author is P.K. Sinclair.
Faison's alias.
Right, but Britt said Faison didn't write it, that it just showed up.
She said it shook him, and that's why he tried to burn it.
You're suggesting the manuscript is a Verwan clay. A thinly fictionalized version of a real-life tragedy.
In the manuscript, the son betrays his father just like the traitor double-crossed Faison for keeping you alive.
So that would mean that P.K. Sinclair, client who was paying Dr. Klein, and the traitor that Faison was after are all the same person.
Faison's son.
Huzzah! We are finally making progress. Now, we now know that Faison has a son who is bent on destroying his father.
Just slow down.
I mean, the world of literature is rife with examples like these. The Bard himself has many
We're not going to
variations
find this
of...
guy by reading Shakespeare. We need to figure this out so we'll make sure we're on the right track.
Okay, so we know that Dr. Klein was getting paid by somebody to keep me in that clinic in Russia.
Keep you for what?
He didn't say his job was to keep me sedated.
All right.
Under control until further notice.
It appears the client was trying to keep you on reserve for some future purpose.
Well, you screwed this up by escaping, because he had mercenaries chasing after you. He even came to Port Charles to follow up.
So to clarify, the gunplay at the Aurora Media launch and Sam's abduction were a diversion to draw you out so that Klein could recapture you, take you back to Russia. And it appears the client would wish to keep your existence a secret, but you thwarted those plans with your reappearance that was so spectacular.
And then Klein got arrested. And remember, he got that last call from the client severing all ties.
One assuming that's the client cutting his losses.
And now he's got bigger problems because Faison told him to kill you. He left you alive. Now Faison knows he's a traitor.
The Aurora party was October 27th.
Okay.
Okay, Britt said she and Faison spent the next month visiting cities across Europe.
Once you turned up alive, Faison knew he'd been double-crossed. He went to check on the traitor and see what other
Right,
jobs he
and
did
then
for him.
somewhere on that trip, the manuscript shows up, written by Faison's alias, a story about a son betraying his father.
So now Faison knows that his son is out to get him.
And Faison comes back to Port Charles to confront the traitor, but he doesn't.
Because Obrecht warned him that you were looking for him. You summoned Obrecht here to question her. Afterwards, she purchased a cell phone carelessly with a credit card and called Faison. Now, I traced the call to divine the location, but the call itself must have been a warning for him to flee.
Okay, so if Obrecht knows how to contact Faison, she may know more, right? So all we have to do, invite her over again for some espresso and a little chat.
Behold! Dr. Lisa Obrecht, right where I said she'd be.
I'm sorry, this is an incredibly bad time. You guys need to go.
Whoa. Did you just...
Tell the godfather of Port Charles he needs to leave. Yes, I did. And so do you, and so does Jason, which, by the way, I haven't had a chance to say hi. Welcome back. I'm incredibly glad you're alive, which I really am, but that still means that you need to go. All of you. We're in the middle of a family crisis.
Does this crisis have anything to do with Faison's son?
My God. How did you know?
Just wanna make you feel